Okay, so welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a little while since I posted anything. Kind of alluded in the last couple of videos. I'm dealing with my own demons, but hey, I'm here. I got some mail. I don't know if you can tell, but I rearranged the whole shelf, and I actually want to give a shout out to Shady Side Library. After watching some of his content, he kind of inspired me to move my collection around. So I like the way it looked, dude. Congrats on those sweet finds, and I hope you keep climbing. So I know why you're here. You're here for the bumps. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. As always, I have my mail sent to my grandparents' house because essentially it gives me an extra reason to go visit them. So off the bat here, this is probably one of the harder to find items I've come across. I got a box set of the Goosebumps 2000 series of books 1 through 4. And it actually has the books 1 through 4, and they are very, very clean. Like, maybe read once, if ever. There's no bins, there's no creases. They didn't spend a lot of time in someone's backpack. There's like one little pencil mark in the front of this one. It's so minuscule, you'd never even know. But very, very good conditions for 2000 books. I'm actually quite shocked. So, and I love how every single one I've ever come across of the Brightest, the Loving Dummy, talks about that cruising with Stein. 98, man, what a wild year. And then here's a copy of The Cry of the Cat that also came with the box. Like I said, very clean, but wait. What's that? Oh my gosh, it's got the insert. So, yeah, man. I mean, this is awesome. So, you guys know I like collecting the box sets. They're kind of tough to see, but there's some of them right there. And now this one will be joining the shelf somewhere like right about there. So yes, very excited for that. Keeping with the theme of Stein and box sets, again, like I don't know if you can see, I'll have to do an in-depth collection update. Give yourself Black Spine, give yourself special edition, start to the 2000 series. Into the 2000 series, we got the Horrorland series and every series to follow up to Slappy's World. Fear Street's up front here. My wife reads those, so I try to keep them accessible to her. And speaking of Fear Street, this is more for me than her, but I'm excited nonetheless. I got another box set. This is More Tales of Terror by R.L. Stine. And essentially it came with 4 of his short stories here. I think this is before they were any part of the Fear Street. These are just kind of like his individual novels. So we got the same book as the art for the box, The Hitchhiker. Have not read that one. Looking forward to that. Beach Party. I'm pretty sure I've got that one. I know I've got Hit and Run, but also this one's got like the pink tint. I find it interesting. One of them has a pink tint for the letters. The other one has a silver tint. So I don't know if that's maybe an aging thing or what. And then Beach House. I don't know which one I have. I know I've got one of the beach books. I want to say it's this one. But either way, mine's beat to hell. I got it at a thrift store. This one's in amazing conditions. I'm fairly certain all these will be taking places on the shelf, so I'm looking forward to adding that. Like, the best part of being a collector is adding to your collection. Some of you know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, well then lucky you, because you're probably not in debt. If you're paying attention to my background, you'll notice right about here, I have a gap in my shelf. Now, this is my manga shelf. It's where all my anime manga, nerd shit go. I got away from Goosebumps growing up in my teens. I got into manga. So I like books. I like reading. It's my thing. Anyway, they're alphabetized from A all the way down to, I don't have any Z's, so Y for Yu-Gi-Oh! So essentially, right here, I ended up having to sell off some of my manga. And I'll show you right here. And then here. Why did I sell some of my manga? Well, yes, inflation's a bitch, and I definitely could use more money. I did not sell it for the reason you think. I sold it because at 3 a.m. my dumbass was laying in bed instead of sleeping, and I'm scrolling eBay. And I'm just looking at anything and everything, and guess what? Now, I have known about these, the Full Metal Alchemist Full Metal editions. I have seen them. I have stopped myself from purchasing them, though, because they are $20. So, they are amazing. I mean, you can see that really awesome glossy seal of like the transmutation circle, but essentially, they're really nice. I had the first 12. I bought them as a kid, like in, I want to say it was either a freshman or a sophomore. I had picked them up. But again, getting manga was kind of a pain because you were buying the series as they came out. Sometimes you wouldn't be able to get the series if everyone was into the series. Finding Naruto books was hell. I don't even have a full set of that. I mean, I have a full set of the original 1 through 27, but not should have been. Anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is this. I won this for $10. So I was like, well, shit. Now that I've done that, I'm going to get rid of my other ones, and I'm just going to buy all the Full Metal Perfect editions. That's the whole reason I didn't buy Soul Eater. I don't think you can see it, and I don't want to tilt the camera and affect the angle of the video, but I started buying the Soul Eater Perfect editions because it's multiple books in one, and they come all nice and glossy, and I like I like hardback books. It's just my thing. In that same area, I had some Inuyasha books. They were anime-manga, and if you don't know what an anime-manga is, essentially is a colored, like, screenshot of an episode. They do them for special occasions and stuff, usually movies. I've got a couple of Narutos that are anime-manga, as well as a Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie from, like, the Pyramid of Light. But essentially, I had 6 or 7 of the Inuyashas that were anime-mangas, and I decided, you know what? It's not finished. It's based off the anime. It's not finished. So instead of trying to hunt down another 20, and mind you, they're older books. So older manga is stupid expensive because it's out of print, or OOP. So they just started releasing the Inuyashas, omnibuses, 3-in-1s. And no, they're not hardback. They are still in nice condition with bigger pictures. So I got this for $8. And I was like, well, shit, now I gotta sell up my Inuyasha, because if I'm gonna do it, I don't want awkward, incomplete sets. If I'm gonna collect them like this, I want them all like this. So yeah, that's the never-ending chase of the manga. And actually, as I was leaving my grandparents, the mail guy pulled up. So I've got 2 packages to open on camera. God damn, dude. That was the first layer. There's another layer. Alright, so, after getting through all that bubble wrap, oh, that's kind of disappointing. It is the second copy of Fullmetal Alchemist Full Metal Edition, but I'm a little sad. It's not the biggest deal, but them corners a little smidged. Not the end of the world, though. I'm only going to read it once or twice. After that, it's going on the shelf. But yes, these are just super clean, so let me put them side by side for comparison. They're going to look amazing on the shelf. So yes, that is something you'll be seeing me pick up more of, unless I get them through eBay. You won't see me advertising them on the channel though, per se. Like when I bought the Demon Slayer lot, I talked about that, but after that, when I started buying them individually off Amazon and FYE and wherever else I can get my hands on them or in stores, I didn't really make videos on that, because I'm not primarily a manga channel. Last item, and it doesn't feel like a lot of Goosebumps books, so I don't know what it is, but let's find out. And the weirdest thing is, it's an Amazon Prime packaging, and I know for a fact I didn't buy shit off Amazon Prime. And my Prime's linked to my apartment anyway. Ah! Yes, another manga. Josh Reviews Inc. would be proud of me. As much nerd shit as I bought this week. All the bubble wrap. It's a more thinner copy. So this one originally was a $10 manga. It is Dragon Ball. That time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. And it's a weird kind of like side story. It's not slice of life per se. It's just like, if you woke up and you were Yamcha, and you knew everything about Dragon Ball all the way through, how would you change Dragon Ball? It's an interesting story. The book's usually $10. I got it for $4, so you know me, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. Half my anime figures are Dragon Balls. Yes, that is essentially it for today's haul. As always, I appreciate your support with subs. I do have more content coming. If you haven't done it already, maybe consider clicking that button. It's actually probably down here, but I'm going to throw it up here just because. Be a little more patient with me, I promise. I'm feeling better. I'm not feeling top tier, but I'm feeling better, so if you took your time to watch all the way to the end of this video, I appreciate that. You know, that support means a lot to me. You know, it's always nice to see a new sub here and there, and you know, I love talking about Goosebumps. I think one of my favorite things is when I open up my YouTube app and I see there's comments and people are talking about either the collection or their collections. Like, I love the interaction with you guys. It's always fun to talk about Goosebumps. So, with that being said, and I promise there's more content coming soon. I'm just a little behind. And remember, dear viewer, you never know what goes bump in the night.